Hey guys, this video is going to be a review of Perdition by Ley Mesina, and I don't know if I said her name right. It is the second book in a series. It's the first book I reviewed on my Kindle. There's no cover for it on the Kindle, but they're novellas, and this is the second one. And I reviewed the first one about a year ago now, and if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll have a link in the description. If you're watching this video on my blog, I'll have a link in the blog post to that review. But I did enjoy Perdition, but I did have some serious problems with it, and it's basically the same problems I had with Reborn, because I enjoyed Reborn, which is the first one, but I enjoyed it enough to read the second one, obviously, and I wanted to know what happened, but I did have some problems with it. The biggest problem is basically the fact that they are novellas, not because I have a problem with novellas. I just feel as if these particular books shouldn't have been written as novellas. I've only read the first two. I'm not even sure how many there's going to be exactly, but based off of the two I've read, I just feel as if it would be better if they were all combined into one book. They're really short. It took me hardly any time at all to read this, and I just feel as if, as soon as when you're reading it, as soon as the action starts picking up and stuff stops happening, it's the end. And sometimes cliffhangers are good, but it just feels as if almost nothing happens in each one, because as soon as stuff starts happening, it ends. And it did that in the first one, and it did it in this one. And so it almost feels as if I'm reading it for nothing, because as soon as stuff starts happening, it's over. And I just feel as if they could have been combined into one book and it would have been better. Or, and this is really made longer into each one, everything that happens seems to happen so fast, and it's just like you're going through stuff so quickly. So I feel as if, like, it would have worked better if each thing had spent more time on each thing, I guess, and expanded on it. So I guess each one being its own full novel instead of a novella. But I know that's completely contradicting what I just said, basically, but either way, I think it would have been worked out better than how it is. So I just kind of, I don't know, that kind of bothered me. Like, I didn't have time to get into anything, and it jumps around between characters too. Each chapter is like with a different character, and so you're jumping around. Each character's in a completely different place, and it just goes by so quickly, and you don't have time to get into anything as it's happening, because in addition to everything just being so short, you're jumping between characters and going from one thing to another thing to another thing, and then back to the first thing, and you just don't have time to, like, really connect with any of the characters or connect with what's happening, and I just can't get really into it because it's jumping around too much and everything's too fast. Also, it's self-published, and usually I don't have any problems with self-published stuff. Like, I may see one or two errors and that's it, but I mean, I found a decent amount of errors or typos and grammatical errors and stuff in this that really distracted me from reading it, so that was kind of a problem too. Not enough to make me not want to read it, but they were definitely there quite often, and it distracted me sometimes. But I think that is all, and I will see you guys later. Bye.